Is hedonism just about physical pleasure? Have you ever wondered if hedonism is solely about indulging in physical pleasures? This question takes us to the heart of ancient Greek philosophy. Hedonism, at its core, suggests that pleasure is the main goal of human life. While many think of hedonism as just seeking physical enjoyment, it actually covers a wider range of experiences. Let's break it down. First, there is psychological hedonism. This idea claims that all our actions are driven by the desire to seek pleasure and avoid pain. In simple terms, we do what we think will make us happy. Next, we have ethical hedonism. This branch argues that our moral choices should focus on maximizing pleasure and minimizing pain. According to this view, actions are considered right if they lead to happiness and wrong if they cause unnecessary suffering. Then there is axiological hedonism. This perspective holds that pleasure is the only thing that has true value. Other things, like knowledge or wealth, are only valuable if they help us achieve pleasure or lessen pain. Now, let's talk about the difference between physical and non-physical pleasure. Physical pleasure is indeed part of hedonism, but it is not the only focus. Hedonistic theories often include sensory pleasures, but they also embrace emotional and intellectual satisfaction. For example, Epicurus, a well-known philosopher from ancient Greece, highlighted the importance of mental peace and the absence of fear as key elements of a happy life. He believed that true happiness comes from a calm mind rather than just chasing after physical enjoyment. In ancient Greece, different philosophers had varying views on hedonism. Aristippus, the founder of the Cyrenaic school, emphasized sensory pleasure as the highest good. On the other hand, Epicurus and his followers focused on avoiding physical pain and mental distress as the path to happiness. Their approach was more about achieving tranquility and freedom from fear rather than merely pursuing physical pleasures. When we look at the practical side of hedonism, it can guide our ethical and moral decisions. For instance, utilitarian versions of ethical hedonism suggest that actions are morally right if they create happiness for the greatest number of people. This idea can help us make choices that maximize pleasure and minimize pain for everyone involved. In summary, while physical pleasure is a part of hedonism, it is not the only aspect. Hedonism includes a range of pleasures, such as emotional and intellectual satisfaction, and can serve as a guide for moral decision-making. So, the next time you think about hedonism, remember that it is much more than just physical enjoyment.